Hey everyone, it's Arlene. I wanted to share a recent project with you guys. This is a mini album that I created using the October Afternoon thrift shop paper collection that Vanjie had given to me in a recent rack. Thank you, Vanjie. So this video is dedicated to Vanjie. I wanted to share what I put together with all the goodies she sent me. So I'm going to go ahead and get started because I want to be able to share some clips on the tail end of this video with you guys of me creating at least the first couple. I used my cinch, you guys, to bind this, and it was just so stinking easy. I love it. I love it. I love it. So if you haven't seen my tutorial on the cinch, check it out. I created this charm using a Seven Gypsies charm chain, and I added all the beadings to it. Then I have some tulle, and then this right here is part of the flashcard book set that Vanjie had given me, and it has a sentiment on each one. So this one actually said collection. So I took my Graphic 45 Alpha sheet and I spelled collection and then I put of thoughts, and I thought it would be really cool to put together sort of like a mini album slash journal of just some memories, some memoirs. And then over here where the holes are for the binding, I actually put some measuring tape ribbon, and I got this from Jade on a rack several months ago, and I distressed it a little bit with the walnut stain distress ink, and then I adhered it on there with my tiny attacher. And then here's a little cameo that I also got from Vanjie, and this lace is also from a trim rack that I got from Jade some time ago. And then here's a cutout of, oops, the little bling fell, of a vintage, this is from Graphic 45, it's from the paper collection, of a clock and a vintage lady. And then Prima, and then an aluminum flower, and then a Tim Holtz Muse token that says unique, and then some feathers on there. And then I kept this part simple for journaling, and then I just added a sticker from the sticker collection. This is the label stickers and the word stickers that Vanjie had given me, and I used quite a number of them throughout the mini album. And then on this side, this is a stamp that I purchased through Oxford Impressions. It's one of the newer stamps that I got. I think I have like all of their stamps, their vintage stamps. I just love it. And she just got some new ones in, so check it out. It's oxfordimpressions.etsy.com. And I have little making memories. Metal sentiment says live well, laughed often, love more. And then there's some Prima flowers that I distressed with the walnut stain distress ink, and then some Prima flowers and the Tim Holtz book corners. And then this little guy is from a stamp set that I purchased on Joann's.com quite some time ago. It's a little dress form. And so I'm just going to fly through this really quick. This page I kept it pretty simple. I just stamped Life's a Stitch and then these three vintage ladies on the corner. And then over here I cut out this pocket using an AccuCut die in my AccuCut machine. And then this paper right here is part of the thrift shop paper collection. Pocket empty because I'm going to insert some photos on there, and this is a Vintage Findings paper clip hanging there. And then again, really simple. Over here I used my Martha Stewart lace punch. I see it better here. And I left it open so I could insert photos or journaling or whatever on there. All of the pages are distressed using my new Distress It All. I love this, you guys. This machine is just like, I mean, the tool is just like awesome. And look, I was able to manage to get a pretty thin mini album. It's not so fat. I tried to keep it not as dimensional as my other mini albums. Now this little butterfly here, just making sure I'm not skipping any pages. Oh, I missed this page here. So this is a journaling spot from Vintage Findings, and then this is from one of my Oxford Impressions stamps, and then this ticket here, a vintage ticket, is from one of the vintage kits that Vanjie has from Elaine in Singapore. And then it's got a sticker, and here's one of the borders that I got as part of the collection that Vanjie sent to me. It looks like this. And then here's some coin pockets that I created and adhered them sideways so they sort of flip through the mini, and I put little tags with the coordinating paper in there. And then this is the Baroque die that I just cut so I could bind it on there. And then kept this simple for pictures and stuff. And then over here, here's another one of the music sheets from the, and these little tabs are also from the sticker collection. And then I just created these little tags, and I used my On the Edge die to trim the top of that. Super fun. I love the On the Edge dies. They're so fun. And then I love the thought of minis within minis. And so here's another one of the pockets that I created with my AccuCut machine. And then I created this little book to put inside the pocket. And I used Grunge board and my labels die by Sizzix to do the binding. And then inside it just looks like this. It's like a little book. So I can have additional space to write more thoughts down in. And I like the idea of that because, you guys, there really isn't enough space on the tags and other places within the mini, and so it's always nice to be able to document some memoirs in an actual book within your mini. A little spot and then some tags I created. Again, I used my On the Edge die to do the top of the tags there. And then here's another flash card. I cut out a Vintage Lady because the sentiment on this one said vintage. Here's one of my Oxford Impression stamps, and then I added some Prima bling. And then over here, my Tim Holtz notebook paper stamp for journaling, and another one of the Oxford Impression vintage stamps. And then over here, just kept it simple, Martha Stewart Butterfly, and then a spot for a photo, and then a journaling spot for some journaling. And then this is one of the vintage bingo cards I got from Amy, and then I inserted some of these Jenny Bolin journaling spots in there. And then the Tim Holtz word stick that says time, and then some of the film strip also by Tim Holtz. Another flashcard card, and it says treasures, and then here's another vintage, it's like a lace vintage stamp from Oxford Impressions, and then just some of the sentiments from the sticker set. And then over here another vintage stamp from Oxford Impressions, and then just more spots there. And then a Baroque die that I cut out and used some graphic 45 paper as a photo mat, and then a Vintage Findings flower, and then a little postcard from Vintage Findings also. And then I kept this part pretty simple, and here's the note card die that I got from Vanjie for my Sizzix machine on the most recent rack. So thank you so much, Vanjie. I love it. It's so versatile. You can use it as a note card. I actually created a pocket out of it, and I just basically used sticky strip on the edges here, and then I just put some Webster's Pages journaling spots inside. And I have a music note clip here, and then on the back I just have a journaling spot, and then more of the music sheet paper back there. So that's my mini album. I'm going to go ahead and take you into how I created some of the pages on this. Thanks for watching, ladies. Take care. Bye.